welcome to another episode of Banded Fishing UK. Again, I'm out on a muddy mark not far from Newport and hunt for more sole. Hopefully a bigger one this time, or a couple of bigger ones would be nice. I know it's a bit boring, but I've got a standard rigs, my little up and overs, the sharp size 2 manta. Just got to keep doing the same things. I trust these rigs, I know they work for me before. I'll be using the small ragworm baits again. I've got the 2 rods out already. It's the first cast on both rods. The water's still a long way away. This is where the clip down option gets a little bit of distance. Maybe buys me an extra half hour. When the water comes up a bit more now, I'll get the 3rd rod out. I'm using the 3 rods just to spread my 3 baits out. This gives me options, and if I find it, like say I'm catching fish at 50 yards, I'll put them all to 50 yards. Yeah, first cast out, let's hope we get a couple of fish, is it? Excuse the lid of my box, that's just to keep the shade on the camera. I can get a few bites on this left hand rod. I'm just going to wind in. Might be a fish sitting on that now. Now that's what we're after. That's why I'm stuck in fishing for sole. All those quiet sessions, that's a proper fish. Look at the size of that thing. That's an absolute cracker. At least £2. Gotta be £2. Oh, they're strong. Just one muscle. A lump of muscle, and he's thick as well. Now this one's not going to be going back. He's gone home for tea. I got a mate who's been nagging for a few fish. He'd be chuffed with that. In my excitement, I misjudged that fish a bit. He's not quite £2. £1.9, right? If there's a bit of meat on him, he'd go well over £2. Had some nice bites, but a pretty poor fight right till the end. Feel the weight coming right on there. I'm going to get pushed off the ledges again soon, as you can see. But just go back into a bay and I'll just cast shorter. That fish came a distance, well I say distance, about 80-90 yards out. So that was the further rod. I had a few pecks on the other rods, but that was the first proper bite. The sole, like a lot of flatfish, can take the bait and they'll just sit there still. You think you've missed them, they're just there, they're still just chewing on the bait. Promising sign. Just cast that same rod back out. Checking we're recording here. I got another bite, a slack line. Yeah, there's something moving there. Yeah, there's something there I think. I'll have to move back soon off the ledge and just go into the bay next to me. Come on, let's have another one. Let's have another one. Oh yes, that's the one. Look at that! Another one! I think this one's bigger than the last. It's a lot darker than the last one as well. Whoa, what a day! as you can see, I've been pushed back. I'm up into a bay now on the left hand side of the ledge I was on. I decided to put my two main rods out at the same sort of distance where the two fish came from, so they're probably about 90 yards, which is quite easy to cast when you use a clip down rig and a small worm bait. I cast the left hand rod is really close in, it's about 40 yards in a shallow bay. I've been getting a few knocks, so I'm going to see if there's something on there now. Might be a small sole or an eel or nothing. Have a look. Nothing on that time, but at least we got a bit of action. Those two fish seem to come through really quick, within about 10 minutes of each other, and maybe when the tide turns they'll come back through again. I've been having a lot of rattles on this middle rod, which is out there a fair distance again. I don't want to deep hook anything, so I'm going to reel him in now anyway, just in case. There we go. Smelly green eel. Try to get him off before he tangles my rig up now. Tide's just turned. I think a fishing's going to pick up now. Just like the last few sessions, it's been very quiet over high water. Went back down on the ledge where I started. 3 rods back out. The left hand rod, which is on a plain lead, cast short. Getting a few knocks. It might be a small fish. You can never tell with these soles. I'm going to try it anyway. Well, I think there's a lot of small fish in the channel. Maybe the size 2 ox are a bit big for them. I could go smaller, but what's the point in catching them if they're undersized? Last thing I want to do is deep hook them and just die anyway, don't I? It's just a waste, so might miss a few, but it'll be worth it in the end. I've almost run out the water to fish now. It's like someone's pulled the plug out up here. And my last 3 baits are out there. I've used the last of my ½ pound of ragworm. It's still the off chance of a fish, but I don't know, we'll see. I thought it was going to be a bumper day after catching those 2 big sole early on, but it's been quiet since. I'm still chuffed to bits, mind. They're 2 really good fish. Now I've had a couple, I think I'll go after something different next time. Give them a rest. Well, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll see you on the next one.